Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is March 11th, 2024, and this is a quick trade review, and not a trade recommendation. This is just something I'm trying to show you and get you aware of what happens in the market and all at times. And but like I said, it's all for educational purposes only. No trade recommendation. You know you can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. Let's just right over here to the charts right quick where I can show you this. One of the things that happened in the market, I will do this right quick. And what I'm looking at, this is the old contract pricing, and this is the new contract pricing. Let me just zoom in here, right here. This was like the previous session. This is the new session, and as you can see, you see a M2KM, and this contract over here was the previous contract. I don't remember exactly what the net letter was, but I can go find out right quick. Slash M2K. It was H. So it was H. So back over here, this was the H, and this is the M. And the thing is, there's a difference in price, so it ends up creating a gap in the market. So when you end up getting a gap in the market like this, let me get back over here to here. What I'm looking at the difference. This area right here is a gap. This is our gap. It's all caught. Well, I laugh because all caught. Now you want to look at gaps. We have what I call a Jailer gap, which may come all the way down, which will come all the way down to here, but you got a difference in price. You got an area where there wasn't any trading at, and with the new contract opening up higher, the market tends to want to close these gaps. And again, since it just happened today with a contract, with your broker actually making the new contract the active contract and the old contract, even though it doesn't expire until Friday, as this contract that is no longer active. They're trying to help you out, they say, to provide you with the most accurate, the active contract that gives you more time in bottom line. So that's what we see there. So what I want to show you, what I actually want to kind of let you be aware, help you be aware of, is that this gap, number one, and then the market tends to, I'm going to go forward. Oh, let me do this. Let me do something else here right quick. I'm going to draw some, let me do the lines. We're going to look at it from here. I just want to put a price level line in here and a price level line in here for the gap. And let me do it like this. Let me edit this. Let me make this line. I like making these lines dash when they're my lines. I make it really thick and remind me to actually remove it. I'm going to do this. Edit properties. Make it a dash and make it really thick to make sure I remove it and all. So that's the gap and all. So now what we want to do, now I want to go and move forward. And what we kind of expect, I can move all the way forward here, is the market to close that gap, and which it has done. When the market first opened this morning, I went long, like right away. That's what I do, on a future contract, and I did that. Then I was expecting, okay, maybe the market would come down here to this level right here and bounce again, and then it wasn't bouncing; it was actually dropping. Then I went back and looked, the market, new contract versus old contract. What happened? And I went back and I saw that we had this gap. Then we was kind of expecting the market come down here and close this gap, and that's just what it has done. So that's something you need to be aware of. At times this will happen and it can help you when you're trading, the active contract, plan that to the downside. Also, if you were trading IWM, let's go to IWM and let's take a look at this. I don't have that. Those lines are not going to carry over, but you'll see what actually happened in the market. Number one, the market came down. Those charts look a lot alike. You would have been expecting, okay, the market actually coming down. I have my custom pivots. Again, me hitting my top of my custom pivot, expecting the market to come down, would have been a great entry and playing it down to at least this pivot right here. This pivot right here that you also are seeing here, pivots again, pivot, Another one of my rules, on the pivot, stay on the pivot. So again, coming down to a support 1 level would have been ideal for me in my trading strategies to play it down to this and then expecting a bounce. Now the up trade, I'm also talk to you about that right quick. Boom. But let's get this back right. Like here, you had a triple bottom. That first time, for me, I usually tell people once they start trading with me and start looking at how to trade, I say the first time usually to a pivot point is the best time. Again, you're not looking to get a lot on that trade, but this trade did move 50 cents. Me getting anywhere from 10 cents to 25 cents to 50 cents on a trade is good and all. The second time it came down there again, then the third time, and actually as you can see, you were getting higher lows on these things coming down here. So again, that kind of gives you an indication that it might want to go up. Nothing is guaranteed, but based on your other indicators and stuff that you may be using, you would have saw that, okay, this thing is more likely to go back up. And again, you had another trade here at the end going all the way back up. And again, looking for it to go all the way back up to at least this opening level. So this thing is not done yet, in my opinion, so it can go a little bit higher before it actually wants to go back down lower, and that's all I really look for. So that's all I really want to share at this time. It's kind of like show you key points is that the market contract shifts over. If there's a gap, that gap can be closed. The other thing is that was the bearish trade, your downward trade, and then there's always a couple of trades. You had a couple of up trades also play back to the upside, and this triple bottom is a great trade for me to play back to the upside, and that's all I really want to share. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys having a great day. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye. And the only indicators that I have on this chart are pivots. You do not need a ton of indicators, although I do use other indicators, but I'm just saying, starting out, keep it where you can see the market and keep your indicators and stuff to a minimum, I think, in my opinion, just so you can just see how things work. And all. That's all that's really want to say at this time. Again, have a great day. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.